Hey guys, Scott Layton here from the Renaissance Spirit channel. This video is not a hot take, it's a place for truth, for thinking out loud, together. Today, I want to talk about something that I've been calling the New Town Square. As we walk through Scandenberg Square here in my new home of Tirana, Albania. The rest of the video is going to be voiceover so you don't get all the noise.
The New Town Square is not a literal place, though I do miss those, but something deeper, a space where people can gather again, to think, to talk, to be human. Because right now, that space is disappearing. Prices are up, jobs are vanishing, and more people, across backgrounds, are saying the same thing. I feel alone, I feel overwhelmed, and I feel like I'm being left behind. You've got moms pulling night shifts and still coming home to cook, just trying to keep the lights on for their kids. You've got men juggling 3 jobs, barely making rent, praying their car doesn't break down. You've got someone caring for a parent with Alzheimer's, no help, just quiet heartbreak every day. You've got a man who gave 22 years to a company only to be laid off by email a couple of weeks before Christmas. Happy frickin' holidays, dude. And you've got a family just trying to have a normal Sunday church brunch, only to realize they have to choose between eggs or bacon because prices are that high. That's not freedom, that's not dignity, and it sure as hell isn't the America or the 21st century any of us were promised. I'm still waiting for affordable housing and food that I can get cheaply at my local supermarket in my flying Jetsons car. Meanwhile, CEOs fly to space and back or take their private jets to a vacation location you'll never go to, while Wall Street breaks records, and politicians on both sides argue over theater while the rest of us scramble just to survive. It's not your fault. It's the system, and it's working exactly as it was designed to, for the powerful, not for the rest of us. That's why we need a new digital town square, like this channel. A space to slow down, to think clearly, to remember who we are. Because guys, you're worth it, and don't let any boss or corporation or commercial tell you otherwise. You don't need to buy some gadget for a better life, you need the opportunity to live one. And that's what we all need right now, more opportunities and less fluff and lies. We used to have that, coffee shops, barber shops, town halls. Now, we have comment sections and rage loops, algorithms that reward division over dialogue, performance over presence. We were told the 21st century would bring more freedom, more time, more possibility. Instead, we got more stress, more noise, and less space to think. Somewhere along the way, the promise of progress got hijacked. You're not imagining the noise. And it's not random, it's deliberate. Because when you're stressed, divided, and overwhelmed, you don't question the story you're being fed. When platforms profit from your outrage more than your insight, that's not a town square. That's a trap. And let's be honest, most of us don't even get time to think anymore. Between work, bills, and digital distractions, even rest has become a luxury. And it's hard to dream when you're always scrambling, but without time to reflect, we lose the very thing that makes us human, imagination. Because the less you imagine a better life, the more you accept a broken one. Here's the truth. The war isn't between left and right. It's not workers versus thinkers. It's not elites versus salt of the earth. It's the many versus the few, those who profit off our distraction and disconnection. Cynicism is the last refuge of the overpromised and underprotected. But let's be clear, cynicism is not wisdom, it's surrender. And this is a war, whether we realize it or not, for our future and that of our children. When a nurse, a truck driver, a poet, and a teacher realize they've all been played by the same rigged game, that's when things start to change. And that's what I'm trying to build here. Not a platform, not a performance, just a space for thought, for truth, for community. A digital version of what we've lost and what we need again. I didn't move abroad to run. I moved to remember who I am and live the life I owe myself. I spent 30 years inside the grind before I finally stepped away. Not because I had all the answers, but because I was tired of pretending I did, and I was tired of playing their game and not winning. Because I was burned out, grieving, and sick of watching people I love struggle, while being told it was their own fault. I don't have all the answers, but I believe in asking better questions together. This channel is for the tired, the curious, the workers, the caregivers, the creators, the ones who don't fit in boxes because they're too busy trying to live honestly. So if you're tired of being sold to, tired of the noise, if you just want a space to breathe and think and be real again, this is for you. We need imagination. We need truth. We need each other. The real enemy isn't each other. It's the system that profits when we stop thinking for ourselves. The they isn't one person. It's the machine, commercial, political, digital that feeds off your attention and silence. The only way out of this trap is through each other, not around, and certainly not from above. We've heard that lie before. They called it trickle-down economics. We've waited generations for the wealth to trickle down. Turns out it was a con. It's time to stop waiting and start building from below. Let's build the new town square, even if it's one video, one story, one conversation at a time. The 21st century doesn't have to belong to billionaires, bots, or broken systems. It can still belong to us, the workers, the dreamers, the honest people trying to live free, but only if we fight for it. And we do that together, right here, right now. What would you bring to the new town square? A story? A skill? A song? Drop it in the comments. Let's build with each other. You're not alone. We're all in this contrived mess that they created for us. To us. It's not an accident we're too exhausted to think. That's the point. A tired worker doesn't rebel, they comply. But what if we didn't? One who sees through the lie. That's the system's worst fear. And this fight, it's not just American, it's global. Millions of us all over the world are waking up to the same truth. This system wasn't built for us, but the future still can be. Thanks for being here. See you in the next one.